Welcome back to the ASUS ROG DreamLeague live from the DreamHack Monster Energy Studios. After what was the first game of our series today, basically unknown Virtus.Pro. I think you called it, Shane.
They did it. They did it.
We asked, what should they do? Your answer was lock down the supports,
Offensive
keep the
trim.
supports busy.
I was right for once in my life.
He was right. He was also,
I did it, mommy.
you're also right in terms of, well, in terms of prediction, because both Waga and me are already wrong because we didn't attribute one win to basically unknown.
That's true.
Shame on us.
Shame on us. I mean, that is how it works, though. You know,
Yeah.
I gotta give them the curse.
The curse.
Okay,
It's the
so
only way they could win. Now they have a game. Now they will win the next one as well. But no, I said it.
And I,
Oh, they're going.
Who knows what
Unsaid,
happens?
unsaid.
Okay.
It's unsaid.
It's unsaid.
well,
You can't talk backwards. That'd be actually
It's
really
very hard.
impressive.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't bring that level of guest skills. I don't know who we had before me, but kind of high expectations here.
everybody could talk backwards, Waga.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah, I was playing with some of the production buttons back there, actually reversing stuff, so we can probably fix that soon. You know,
Grand.
we'll
Yeah,
bring
but
it.
you can reverse the video.
Yeah.
We can reverse the audio.
Yeah.
I mean, you should, right?
Yes.
That's how it works.
It's a
It is how
file.
it works.
Videotapes.
No, like we have separate audio things
Yeah.
than video, so
Right.
Right.
great. So the game, because Virtus.Pro, I mean, okay, you're up against an aggressive tri-lane. It shouldn't have completely come as a surprise because it is one of the things that, I mean, if we can come up with that, that's the thing they need to do against them, then obviously Virtus.Pro, no offense,
it's an
should know
obvious.
that too.
It's an obvious aggressive tri-lane, or very, very likely. I mean, you could
Yeah.
do a mind game and not have aggressive tri-lane, but it's the expected. When you see AA and Weaver, as well as Disruptor being a pretty
Yeah.
strong laner himself, you have to be ready for this. And dying before the creep comes out is definitely going to set you back because the enemy tri-lane is going to be stronger then with that first blood advantage. And I think the tri-lane versus tri could have been won for sure for the side of Radiant. They're slightly weaker, but if they get a good block and farm close to a tower so they don't get glimpsed back into kills repeatedly, Weaver needs to chase people to kill them.
Yeah.
And Disruptor needs to glimpse people to kill them. If you just statically farm, you have the better harassers and laners, because Weaver has such a short range, you could actually out-harass them in lane. Dazzle is also great for that kind of trading hits and healing up. But, I mean, I'm not going to say that it's terrible by them because they did have a stand-in and FNG was not in the game. He's a very important shot caller for them as well. So sometimes, preparation going into a game is not done 100% when you're not,
At the same time, basically Unknown did play very well.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had great rotations. And you mentioned, I mean, the aggressive tri-lane, it worked really well, but also Magnus for a rise, I mean, it paid off.
You saw how comfortable he was in the hero. Like, he wasn't afraid to just RP one person, especially G. He got it pretty bad in that game.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a massive ulti that they rely on so heavily, and even even when he had his Aghanims, like, sometimes he wouldn't get his ulti off.
Well, they played very well. Like,
Yeah.
Arise knew exactly what they needed to do as well. They're like, okay, they have, as you said, the Warlock. He needs to contribute with his ulti. So either they went for quick kills where Warlock could not help, or they just went on the Warlock himself when he was farming mid lane. Because what else is a Warlock going to do? When there's no fight, he'll be standing mid lane, punching creeps. And it's pretty easy to just blink in RP as long as someone else comes. And the communication was obviously there between him and the Queen of Pain. They had the team play and Prime down several times. So that was stellar performance from Arise once again on his Magnus. And one of the kills he got on mid lane on the Drow Ranger after picking off the Warlock with RP, he blinked, he force-staff blinked and skewered the Drow Ranger from very far away. And Drow was definitely not ready. That's why you need to respect ban some heroes.
There was even outside, like when they were in the base, if you did the same again, like force-staff blink, skewer, and like you're just not ready for it because he's so fast at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when the Magnus has force-staff and blink dagger, it's very difficult because he will be like well out of vision when he goes, and you can't really be 100% ready for where or when. So
especially when you get the Shadow Blade as well, it just gives you that kind of extra like closer initiation.
Yeah.
There were a lot of fights that game, and we have to go fast to a fight because otherwise we miss part of the game. So we're going to first go to the drawing board.
Welcome to the drawing board. So we're 28 minutes in, and VP are kind of trying this last-ditch effort to smoke. And basically, okay, well, if we rewind a little, okay. What happened was VP smoked up around the jungle and all the way around. And basically Unknown are completely aware of this. Wagga.
Yes.
So
I'm just fascinated by a drawing board.
By my drawing board.
Yeah, I'm with you now.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they send Nico in with the Aegis
Yeah.
and a BKB. Like,
Yeah, they were 100% ready, and as you saw at first, they ran up the hill as you mentioned, and then they sent in the Weaver. At that point, the jig's up. Like,
Yeah.
this is a last-ditch effort, as you said, and when Weaver runs in here, sees the Visage, he just throws the Swarm, and, like, there's no possible way to win the fight from here unless, basically Unknown just drop their keyboard.
yeah,
You know?
on the mouse maybe.
Yeah,
In case
probably
they
that.
click the
They could
skills.
probably win with just the mouse, yeah.
Yeah, because Nico in every fight just goes straight on Illidan.
Yeah.
And Arise with this massive OP here. And then they just drop the Disruptor. Like, this is such a difficult like stage.
Well,
in the
when
game
you
to win.
get caught out in that position, like the only way they would win a fight here is if they go behind and catch out something important. Like actually the Disruptor at this point would be a
Yeah,
good find.
yeah.
Because they don't have the best lockdown for the BKB Weaver, so finding
Rise would be
yeah
not bad,
exactly
so.
finding Magnus or Disruptor would probably be key. Because Disruptor, we didn't really mention him much, but he had some great ultis in that game throughout the entire thing, and of course good glimpses as well,
Yeah.
setting up the kills.
And well played also in terms of communication of Weaver, sometimes Nico going in to get the vision, to get the glimpse out as well.
Yeah.
So what does Virtus.Pro need to do to win the next game?
Allow their supports to like pick stronger lanes and allow their supports to rotate to help G mid.
I think they need more beauty, you know? They need their holy leader. They need F&G.
They need wavy
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah, and he is in fact. Well, you're like peeking. That's
Yeah,
unfair.
yeah.
I gotta let everyone know he is indeed back,
Yes.
and I think it's hard to judge a team based on what happens when you play with any stand-in because you're just gonna have more communication issues than you would in your
Especially your
regular
captain
team.
as well. Like it makes a huge difference.
Yeah,
to
and in-game captain even more so. But with that being said, we are in the draft for our second game. It is basically Unknown with Virtus.Pro. Take it away, Odie Pixel and Rascal.